Who else has seen this granary? Let me know down in the comments. You'll see this granary on the south side of the road as you're heading towards Frank's Canyon, just before you get to the Devil's Canyon. And it's a beautiful two-story structure. I was coming down this road, I was actually heading back home, when I thought, there's gotta be something in this canyon. So I threw up the drone, started flying the canyon walls, and this is what I found. It's located on a ledge a couple hundred feet above the river bottom, and I didn't see any real easy way up to it. Always makes me wonder, how did they get up there so easily? The mud daubing at the top of the stack is still in place, and the bottom looked like it had been dry stacked. Maybe a cold storage, so to speak. It was pretty fascinating to see. I wonder if they were living in the top part and that's why it was daubed. It always amazes me to see the original wood still holding up a roof. You can see it earlier and you can see it now. But that's some pretty sturdy logs to have been there for 1,000 years, 1,200 years. I mentioned that there didn't appear to be any easy ways up here. Didn't mean that there weren't ways up here. As you can see, there's 1969 and there's some from the mid-1800s. I flew 2 different drones to get these shots. That's why there's a little shaky and a little smooth on some of them. But it was really unique because you can look right down to the roof here and there's a hollowness inside here that's not full. And then underneath this layer, there's another hollow section that had no chinking in the walls. That's what kind of makes me think that this top part here was living. They're trying to keep the heat in and the cold out and the wind out. And the bottom, they didn't care so much about if the wind came through it because it was just a storage area. Why does it always seem the ancient people in the past always built better than we do here in the modern times? You can't get a house to stand up more than 50 years without falling down. This one, you can still see the support beams and the overlying smaller sticks that they use to actually hold up the roof. I don't think our structures would last this long. Can you still spot the granary? At first I thought this was some type of a phoenix or something rising over them. But then the more you look at it, kind of looks like a prospector or maybe a trapper leading a burrow. I love to see the daubing still existing in the wall here. Notice how thin the upper story walls are compared to the ones down below. When you look at it from earlier and then later, you'll see that the ones down below are probably 2 to 3 times as thick. This seems to be a single course wide up top. I hope you enjoyed this drone exploration where we get a unique bird's eye view of a living structure slash granary located high on a canyon rim, 9 Mile Canyon. As always, thanks for the travel. Be safe, folks.